Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am going to be doing a reading for our beautiful collective here on YouTube. So if you would like to tune your energy more strongly into the reading, I do recommend liking the video and also subscribing to the channel. By liking and subscribing, these are forms of energy transfer, and this allows me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. Now, with that being said, I do channel many different people, energies, and situations through these readings. So always only take what connects with you in a personal and intuitive way. So right away, we have the Garden and the Gate and the Deceit card in the reverse position. This is sitting on the root chakra, which tells me the message coming through here is something that is really dominating someone's mind. I feel that for a divine feminine listening, there is a masculine energy attached to you in some way who wants to come towards you with some kind of truth that again is represented here by the Deceit card reversed. I'm hearing that someone here wants to come clean about something emotional related, something that they haven't been necessarily fully open about or sharing with you in the past. I'm getting that this particular masculine may have been holding back emotionally to some degree with you or within this connection. And again, there is this desire here to share something that they have been potentially holding back. I'm almost hearing someone may have been diluting their feelings here to you, meaning telling you that perhaps the feelings weren't that deep or presenting as though their feelings here were very on the surface, when in truth, it was the opposite. And from the Hidden Truth Oracle, we have, I'm starting to understand our connection. So this could be a continuation of my previous video where I shared that I felt a masculine energy who had been deeply spiritually activated by a divine feminine and who was feeling a lot of intensity through that spiritual activation that had to be processed. It's almost like the energy had to be processed that was very intense for them before they would be clear enough to fully step forward and communicate in some type of way. So if that previous reading did resonate with you, there's a chance this could be a continuation on that energy, speaking to the fact that as that energetic processing is happening within this masculine, they are now really beginning to understand your connection in a more conscious way to really sort through how they're actually feeling. I'm sensing that this person may have also been going through a period of time where they were very distracted or heavily focused on certain circumstances of their physical 3D life. I'm hearing the name Thomas or Thompson. This also could be a last name for someone. But of course, whenever I channel these specific names, details, or pieces of information, these are typically meant for specific individuals. So don't worry if they don't connect with you personally. What is this particular masculine starting to understand about the connection? Blossoming abundance in the reverse position. Okay, so I'm hearing disrupted, uprooted. If this particular masculine has been presenting as though their feelings are very on the surface, which again is opposite of how they're actually feeling, or if they've been distant or not very communicative in 3D, I'm picking up that this is because meeting you or connecting with you, take this as it connects, but However, the two of you have connected either subconsciously, telepathically, in person, physically, this has been very disruptive to their life. Their soul is saying, their higher self is saying that it's been disruptive in the best kind of way because it's actually been divinely, cosmically intended to derail them from a particular track in their life that was very low vibrational, that was very disaligned to their true soul intentions, and to actually get them on an entirely different track. But of course, this derailment process, even though they're being derailed from things that are not aligned with them at a soul level, it still feels very disruptive to the conscious physical mind. And in a way, I feel like they've been fighting themselves here because we have the hostilities card sitting right on the heart chakra. The number 26 might be significant to someone, but I do see that the masculine here has been fighting their own heart, fighting their own feelings, because it's almost like their ego is saying, we had a plan, or we knew how our life was going to go. We had a plan for who we were going to end up with, or maybe they were already in some kind of karmic relationship or connection. That won't be the case for everyone. And this has the feeling of you, Divine Feminine, entering their life, entirely disrupting the plans or the life track they may have created from ego, and powerfully realigning them with their true soul intentions, but almost before they're fully consciously ready to be realigned in this way. So how is this person fighting their heart? Ooh, we have broken heart in the reverse position. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to be heartbroken again, is what I feel this masculine saying. So it's possible that they've actually gone through a heartbreak in the past. I'm seeing the number 999 here, but also the number 911, which in the US is an emergency number. So I sometimes take this as like a wake-up call, or this person going into like almost this fight or flight sort of mode. I'm hearing runner. So this could be a situation where you see this person is running from your connection. But again, if they've been doing this, it's because they're in this battle between what their intuition is so clearly speaking to them about you and about this love, Divine Feminine. They're in a battle between that and this deep, deep fear of being hurt, of having their heart broken. Again, with the broken heart card reversed and the third eye chakra coming up here in the upright position. But it's interesting because this third eye chakra card is actually sitting connected to the throat chakra, the seat of communication. And what this tells me is that as this masculine is starting to do this energetic processing work that we've been talking about, as they're beginning to fully, more consciously understand the connection between the two of you, I see something clicking into place. I see them connecting the dots here, and possibly even wanting to communicate those dots that they've connected in 3D to you. Now, I must also say that with walking away coming out here, sitting in the upper chakra centers, the crown chakra, the third eye, I feel as though you, Divine Feminine, know your worth. You know that you are worthy of a connection that is balanced, that is reciprocated, that is grounded and manifested in the physical 3D world and supports your physical human self, not just your spiritual soul self. Because of course we are here incarnated as soul materialized, and we are meant to experience physical connection and support and reciprocation on this physical earth plane. And I feel that you've been staying really grounded and connected with that knowing. And so although you are very much aware, just as this masculine is himself, although he might be fighting it, you are very much aware of this powerful connection between the two of you. You are aware a lot of energy is flowing back and forth here. but you're also staying in your power. And I feel that Divine Feminine, you are not afraid to let this go or to walk away from it, at least temporarily, if it is not serving you. In fact, for some of you, this could be someone that you have stepped back from, walked away from, taken some of your power back from. That won't be the case for everyone. For others of you, I almost sense a Divine Feminine here who it's like you meet this person, there's all of this energy flowing, all of this excitement, this deep intuitive knowing that there's a soul bond here that is very intense. But then at the same time, there is this groundedness in your worth that as you see this person being a little hot and cold, being a little unsure, pulling away a bit, fighting internally with themselves, it's almost like you're saying, I know my worth and I'm not going to engage with unbalanced, unreciprocated connection, even if I sense the soul bond. So it's almost like I get the feeling from a Divine Feminine here. It's like you're kind of just witnessing this unfold. You are, I'm hearing, waiting to see how this masculine is going to lead, how he's going to show you action within this connection. And I feel on his part, with contract in the reverse position, he must choose to leave behind that path that your energy has derailed him from. I talked about that as being this track that I'm getting is highly karmic, very low vibrational, something in his life that felt very set in stone, that he was very set on from an ego perspective, from a human perspective, but was very out of alignment with his true core soul intentions and was therefore creating a lot of obstacles, blockages, and pain in his life. I see my guides keep calling this a karmic path or a karmic track. He was on a karmic track and you, Divine Feminine, derailed him almost instantaneously from this path. But now he's left with an option, with a choice here. Is he going to step free and clear of that karmic path and choose the path of his soul, choose to surrender into his heart space here and to follow, to lead from his heart and from his intuition? Or is he going to step back or try and realign himself with that karmic path that you have uprooted him from? I know it's a very complex energy dynamic, and this does feel like one of those readings that will only connect with a certain number of people. So, of course, never force a message. Only take these messages if they are connecting with you in a personal way. But I do feel also, if this is for you, then you already know this energy I'm describing because you've been intuitively feeling it. What my guides keep telling me is that you both are experiencing this connection in the same way. You both are feeling the intensity of it, but you, Divine Feminine, are more consciously aware of it because you're more intuitively connected to your innermost self, to your soul self. In contrast, it feels like the masculine here is still feeling the intensity, but it's almost like he's confused. He's less consciously aware of what's really going on here. And at the conscious level, this is creating a lot of feelings of, again, confusion, overwhelm, perhaps sparking the urge to pull back from time to time to allow this energy integration process. But I do see ultimately, because I just set the intention within my own mind to ask the question, how is this going to move forward? Is this masculine going to choose this karmic path or choose his heart? And very significantly, right as I set that mental intention, we got the heart chakra card. So what I see is that most likely, in most cases, what I'm channeling into is the masculine in question here is going to gradually but steadily choose to continue opening his heart to you and to this connection and taking action from the heart. But again, Divine Feminine, I'm hearing from your guides, it's very important for you to stay grounded in that sense of self-worth and to allow this masculine to show you the longevity of his feelings for you through his action, to show you that he is choosing the heart path over the karmic path through actions and words communicated in the physical 3D world, rather than through telepathy, through the subconscious, or through the astral realm. Because many of you, Divine Feminine, may be feeling this masculine strongly manifesting you in as well. So he could be communicating through dreams. He could be visiting you in the astral realm. You could be receiving a lot of telepathic communication from this masculine as well, particularly song telepathy. So you might hear a song come on the radio and it's a song that directly connects you to him in some way, where it's almost as though his higher self is communicating to you through the lyrics of the song. This is one way that energy can be transferred through powerful soul connections, like the one I'm sensing between you and this particular masculine energy. But I feel your guide saying, in spite of all of that energy you are receiving from him, it is really essential for you to allow him the time and space to show you through action, to allow him to lead and come towards you through his heart space, heeding his own intuition rather than attempting to bridge that gap for him. This, in a sense, sets the energetic tone and holds the vibrational standard for this connection, pulling the masculine upward to heal himself, to continue awakening and rising to embody that fully awakened, truly tapped in, turned on, divine masculine being that he not only needs to be to match your awakened, healed, divine feminine essence, but also that he at a soul level intended to become and to embody in this incarnation. Yeah, because here we have door to personal healing and happiness in the reverse position. This masculine is really being, again, derailed from a lower vibrational, unconscious karmic path and pushed into this spiritual awakening process that is ultimately pushing him into the depths of his own healing from within, and through that healing, aligning him with a higher version of himself that could be very soul compatible with you, Divine Feminine. But this card being in reversed is a reminder that this process has to be a journey taken by this masculine, utilizing his free will, making those conscious choices to undergo that transformation. This is a reminder that the gap cannot be bridged here in the physical 3D world by the Divine Feminine, that the Divine Feminine is meant to really fully relax into her flow state energy, to surrender to the present moment, stay fully connected to her sense of worth and grounded in those standards, grounded in that sense of self-worth, and allowing this masculine to lead and come towards her, which I do, again, really feel him doing. That heart chakra card keeps standing out here. I hear his higher self saying, I am opening my heart to you steadily, gradually, although it might seem like it is kind of a hot and cold or back and forth process at times in the physical. That heart healing and opening towards you is happening. I am going to come towards you holding my heart, with the literal card, man holding a heart in the upright position. So I am going to be pulling one final Rumi Oracle card to close this reading. But first, I do want to say that if you resonate with the reading today, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Magnetize Yourself, where I post more readings and energy updates. In addition to that, I have just launched a brand new app. This is my subliminal meditation app. You guys know that subliminals are my single most favorite tool for reprogramming the subconscious mind, shifting my energy and manifesting my dreams in life, I've personally been meditating with subliminals every single day for years now, and I've seen really profound results from them in my own life. So I'm now sharing my personal library of subliminal meditations through my app, Sound and Soulful. So you can search for the app in the App Store or Google Play Store. You can also follow the link in the pinned comment and description box to download the app and start utilizing the power of subliminal meditation to manifest in all areas of your life. So with all of that being said, let's close the reading with one final message from Rumi. This card is Beyond the Threshold of Fear, which is so fitting because I feel that the masculine here is actually being pushed beyond the threshold of his own fears in this scenario. And the guidebook says, enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. Rumi. And the guidebook also says, after so long, you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, even to have compassion rather than resistance. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and choosing to slumber in darkness, you awaken and delight in the light and sound of your being. So that feels like a really beautiful place to close this reading. Thank you so much to all of you who are here co-creating all of these messages and videos through your powerful frequency and presence here as part of the channel. I would love to hear from you in the comments if anything did connect with you from the reading today. Otherwise, I am sending you so much love. Be sure to tune in on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I live premiere collective reading videos. These are really powerful times and spaces energetically on the channel. So again, that is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on the channel at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care, have a beautiful start to your week, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.